we have this problem. It's called the count binary substring. It's been asked by Amazon, TikTok, and Goldman Sachs. So we have given a binary string s, return the number of non-empty substrings that have the same number of zeros and ones, and all the zeros and all the ones in this these substrings are grouped consecutively. Substrings that occur multiple times are counted the number of times that occur. So if, for example, I have this one, we should have 6. So because we have 6 different substrings, so 0 1 1 0 0 1 1, or 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1, and 0 1. So the problem looks quite hard, but it's not that hard at all. So one of the ways that we can solve this problem, that we can loop and use brute force and just try to connect each one with each other, and the time complexity, I guess it will be way more than O time squared of n squared. It will be way more than that. So a good way that we can solve this problem, okay, so if you look to this problem, this solution, the solution was 6. Okay, so let's say that we have we want to have an ANS which represent an answer, and this one will be our variable to try to track all of the substrings numbers. So it will be 0. Make sure that we should reach 6 because the problem is 6. So for example, what about if we grouped each one of these two things together? Okay, and after grouping them, let's know how they are. 2 2 2 2, and when we group them together, let's just look at these two numbers. How many substrings that we can create from these two groups? Just 1 and 2, not more than that. So you take the number, actually you take the smallest number if they are equal to each other, because like if you have 0 0 0 1 1, how many substrings then you can create? You only can create 2, because you can go more than 2. So for this one, we can create 2 substrings. So if we compare each one with its previous, we will get 2. We can get 2. If we get this one which is previous, we get 2. Again 2, and if we add all of them, will equal 6, which was the answer. So the problem comes pretty easy when we use this solution. So let's just start to think about how we can do it. First of all, let have something called the group, and this groups will be a new array. It will be from the length of s.length. Okay, and I will I'll create something called t, and this one t variable will be our calculator for how many appearance for each number. So I will make for loop. Let I equal 0, I less than s dot length, and I plus plus. Okay, so I will say if s dot character 8, sorry, I want to IB1 because I want to compare it with the previous. S dot sorry, character 8, I minus 1. Okay, doesn't equal s dot character at I. If they doesn't equal each other, so that means that we have a new string, or they have a new duplication. So I will say, first of all, if they are equals each other, for example, if we are in this position and we are comparing with the previous 0, if they are equals each other, so what I will do, I will groups of t will be plus plus. Okay, and so for example that we have we have 2 here, so we reach 2, so the groups of t will equals plus plus. So and we will continue on this one. So yeah, before we do everything, we want to do groups of 0 equals 1, because it's edge case, because the first one should be like that all the time. So by this one we have 2, so right now we are looping the second one, so 1 doesn't equals to 0, so this if statement is true, so we just need first to start to do everything again from scratch. So I will just I would say groups of t, it will equals 1, so we're doing everything again from scratch, and I will increase t plus plus, because we will increase t, and we we increase t to calculate the new numbers. By this way we just created our groups array. When we create our groups array, let's do the second thing. So I will have let ns, and which will be 0, and I will return this ns. Okay, and we will do a for loop. It will be let I equals 1, I less than t, and or equals t, I less than or equals t, yeah, I plus plus. And in this one I would say that it's pretty, and is as I said, it's the, we'll take the min one, plus or equals the min the groups of I minus 1 and groups of I, and that's it. Oh, sorry. Let's submit. Oh, why? Array, not array. I'm returning a nan. Why? Let's see why. Okay. What is the problem with this one? So let group equals new array. It's from is.length. Let t equals 0. Groups of 0 equals 1. I will make for loop. Let I equals 1. Is.length equals less than is.length and I plus plus. If is.character at I minus 1 doesn't equal is.character at I, groups of t equals 1 and t plus plus, else groups of t will be plus plus, so I will increase it, and after that I will let ns equals 0, and for let I equals 1, I less than or equals t, I plus plus, ans plus or equals math dot min, groups I minus 1 and the groups of I. What's going on? Why it's nan? Why it's nan? So first of all I want to see the groups, so let's run. Groups is nan. The groups is nan. Why? Let us check this one. Okay, so there's something wrong with the groups, so I guess everything here is right. Let's see what's wrong with the groups. So the groups is a new array from s.length. Okay, and let t equals 0, groups of 0 equals 1, for let I equals 1, I less than s.length and I plus plus. Let me check everything. Maybe I'm just s.character at I minus 1 doesn't equals, if It should work. Why it's not working? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Why it's nan? Can I cancel the other groups? Like cancel the other groups because I wanna see. Cancel the log groups. Let's just see this one. Okay, it's one. What's there's something wrong with the groups that I have. Groups of 1 equals. I guess I should increase the t first. Right, let's say run. Yeah. You should put the t first. Sorry for that. It's a pretty obvious. So if you didn't put the t, you just update a lot of wrong numbers. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope my tutorial was quite good. I hope my tutorial was quite understanding. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problems.